Hello, welcome back to the channel. Vormithrax here. Time for some more Cataclysm. We're going to continue our crazy run in the Drunk Master Mutant Challenge. See just how much crazier we can make this poor guy. Alright, so quick recap, as always, at the beginning of one of our live streams. This is called the Drunk Master Mute Challenge because we took a black belt class, picked the Zui Quan fighting style, that's the drunken boxing style, and then took the drunken master trait. So the more drunk I get, the more improvements I get in my combat stats. In addition to that, we took a pretty big negative for this run to kind of mix things up a bit. We are illiterate, meaning I cannot read books, can't learn recipes from books, can't use computers at all. That's made pretty big changes in my normal gameplay style, so we've had to make quite a few adjustments and allowances for that. And it's slowed certain things down, but it's made things interesting. From there, we've also got a big pile of traits you can see here. That's because we also are focusing on mutations this run. Our black belt achieved physical perfection in its standard human form, and he decided to improve through modifications, through, I guess, both mutations and CBMs at this point. But we've been focused mostly on mutations, and we're taking all kinds of mutations that we can get our hands on. We put a bit of a damper on things for a bit there until we get a hold of some more purifiers, and you can see the trait list we've got currently settled into. We've actually had a lot more than that at certain times. We've gained and lost a ton of different mutations just from constantly quaffing mutations as well as purifiers. 2 times we have went into gigantic size and ripped out of all clothing and wouldn't be able to fit into our vehicle, couldn't carry anything, couldn't wear anything. It was horrible. Took quite a bit of time and effort to actually get rid of those mutations, but we've settled into a pretty nice list of mutations currently. The one thing I would like to get rid of on this list is the long tail. It's not doing me much good by itself, and it's preventing me from wearing power armor. So if I could get rid of that, I'd be a lot happier. That would let us put our power armor on and give us a few more options in some of the more dangerous places that we're diving into. So we've also got our skill list over here. Unarmed, melee, and dodging, 10, 9, 8. Those started at 888 each, and we're only at unarmed 10 after almost 3,500 kills. So we're up to 3,500 in, we're in summer, day 8 of year 2. So we survived our first year, we're into our second year, and that's our kill count currently. The list is quite extensive, almost all of it in hand-to-hand melee combat, so we haven't been using guns at all, and we use some throwing sticks early in the game for acid and shock zombies, but otherwise it's been pure hand-to-hand fighting using our fists, and it's a pretty impressive kill count for that. Alright, we've also got cybernetics, as I mentioned. We've accumulated a pretty good supply of those. Some of them are really, really useful. Integrated tool set obviously is nice, just replaces the toolboxes and that. But we've got the dielectric capacitance system and the thermal dissipation. That's for electrical protection and heat protection, which is awesome for shock zombies and things that throw fire at us. We've also got the internal climate control, which is going to help inside the different labs, ice labs and hell labs and so on. Repair nanobots, radiation scrubbers, cloaking system we've put to good use in certain circumstances. Probability travel we've also put to good use, lets us go through walls. A lot of good stuff, and a pretty good list of passives as well. So we are one mutated cybernetic beast at this point, but we still got quite a ways to go. We're still very susceptible to getting killed in some of the locations that we're heading into. Alright, quick look at the map, see where we're at. Last episode we did some traveling. We've been hanging out north of here, up near this fairly large city area. So we've been doing a lot of the sites and things up in this area. And we decided to come down across the bridge and see if we could take a look at this section here. We had a lot of endpoints that we were hoping to find some good locations at. And we finished our scouting run of the immediate area, and we've got several pretty good ones. We're parked right outside a standard normal lab. I am super happy to find that finally. They've been so rare on this map. By far the majority of labs I've found have been the ice labs, or what I've been calling hell labs. I think the correct name is PRM Marine Labs. Those are the PRM Doom Marines, the ones from the video game Doom. They're infested with all sorts of demons and other nasties. We've tiptoed through a few of them, and gotten some decent stuff, I guess, but I just wasn't impressed with what was down there compared to the imminent danger of just flat-out one-shot being killed. So there's stuff in there that'll kill you in one hit, and yeah, what I got out of it just wasn't worth it, I don't think. So I'm really, really hopeful that we can do a full exploration of this standard lab, since we won't have to worry about the temperature dropping on us the entire way down. In addition to the standard lab, once we finish that, we've also got, right close to us here, a mine, and that won't take us long to do. We've gotten pretty good at taking mines on. This down here is a sugar house, or waffle house. We've got a hotel, which I don't really care about. I may jump into it to grab the map, but that's about it. And then we've got right here another really interesting place, a shipwreck. We're going to go check out the shipwreck. So I think that'll be entertaining. Most folks probably haven't seen one. It's fairly rare, but we're going to see what we can find there. So we got 3 really good places to go check out here in the first part of our episode tonight, and we'll see how far we get, how long it takes us mainly to get through the lab. The other 2 I don't think will take very long, but the lab's going to take us a bit. And then we've got one more location up here, assuming that bridge is clear, that we may take a look at. So, number of really good locations for us to see what we can find. Oh yeah, we've also got a helicopter site right here with a grenadier. There was a pretty good supply of stuff laying on the ground. We just bypassed it to get our scouting done, but we might stop by there, try to run the grenadier over, and pick stuff up as well. Alright, that's pretty much the recap. So, we've got our Doommobile. It's been doing really, really well for us since we took the time to get it all fixed up and ready to go. So, it's we've got a little bit of repair to do. Then we lost another mirror. Not sure why the mirrors always take the damage before everything else. Kind of weird that way, but whatever. And so everything else is looking pretty good. We've got it stuffed full of diesel, which I do need to start looking for more. We're actually getting pretty low on diesel. So once we finish this area, I'm going to go on a dedicated diesel run because I'm getting a bit concerned. We've got enough water, power's doing great, and everything else is pretty much fine. So it's chock full of cargo spaces. We got a crazy amount of stuff stuffed into all these cargo spaces. I really need to take some time to do another inventory sort and pull out stuff I don't plan on using, just to free up some space. It's getting a little ridiculous, but we've got artifacts, we've got piles of medical supplies, all sorts of good stuff. So we'll take a look at that here in just a bit. Here's our character sheet, or our inventory sheet, I mean. We're getting better at our gear, so we've been picking up a few things we've added in, and it's been doing pretty well for us. Again, the thing I most want is to get rid of that tail so I can occasionally throw on some power armor that we've got in storage, and hopefully we can find some more good stuff here in the lab. I think the things I'm most looking forward to and hoping to find in the lab are some purifiers, some more mutagens would be great, serums in particular would be nice, as well as some more high-end CBMs that we can get installed. We've still got quite a few really cool CBMs we haven't seen yet, and if we can manage that, we're going to go hang out in that Waffle House and do a big round of CBM installing as well as mutation quaffing to see just how crazy we can make this guy. Alright, so that's about it for the recap, and what are we going to do here? We're tired, so we're going to need to sleep. We just found this place. All I did was drop inside to double check if it was a standard or an ice lab. Other than that, it's completely unexplored, so I think first thing we're going to do is just check my food, water, gear, and then take a nap, probably inside the lab in one of the bedrooms, and then we will start exploring. Alright, if I remember right, I haven't played since Wednesday, been a couple of days, so I'll have to remind myself from all my other series just what I've got going on here. So we lost our reinforcement on our knuckles. Let's get our vehicle repaired before I forget. So let's get that done. That repaired. Can't repair that yet. I'm just a little bit shy on the skill necessary to repair the UPS, but I'm not really using it yet. That's the only other thing. Alright, so the vehicle's in good shape. Let's use the welder, put a bit of repair on our knuckles, get those back up to reinforced status. There we go, the knuckles are reinforced again. Alright, so knuckles, grenades. We don't really need the flashlight as long as I've got the full night vision, but we'll keep carrying it just in case something happens to our night vision. Pelican bar, cash card. Not going to need the entrenching tool for this place. Actually, I think I discovered I can make some of the other survivor gear. We did get our fabrication skill up another level, and most of the other fabrication or survival gear is available to us now. So we do have things like the survivor suit available to us. Just need to get some duct tape, and unfortunately I don't have a recipe for the duct tape because I can't get books. I've got everything else. I just need some duct tape, and then we can get the survival suit done. So that will be pretty important, and we're just going to need a lot of duct tape. So we might be on a diesel/duct tape run, so we can get a final suit put together of the things that I want. So I'll have to review this at some point. There's the survivor mask. I don't know if I have the fire mask available. Nope, don't have the survivor fire mask available, but that's fine. This takes a little bit of duct tape as well. I'm going to hold off on the big survivor suit re-equip until we get out of this lab and head back to town, see if we can get a hold of some more duct tape before I decide what of these I'm going to go for. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that, but I did remember that we've got access to that now that we got our fabrication up. We hit 6, so tailoring 6, fab 6 has unlocked most of that. So that was awesome. That's good news. Just I was a little disappointed that I don't have the ability to make duct tape. No duct tape recipe. So either that's level locked or it's recipe locked behind a book, so I'm not sure which. Doesn't really matter at this point. Not likely to get enough levels to get it built anyway in the near future, so we're going to have to go searching for it. Hopefully we find some here in the lab. Okay, let's... I'm not going to worry about eating and drinking right now. Let's get our... Actually, I do want to check... Alright, I don't have any food that I need to get cooked up. Yeah, so we're good there. We've got 175 dehydrated meat, so we've got a pretty good supply there. We are a fast metabolism carnivore. So, fast metabolism carnivore, so I gotta be careful to make sure I always have enough food on hand. I see a bear in the area. We'll leave Mr. Bear alone for now. Let's just head inside, get the sleep done, and then we'll finish checking our gear. One of these is a bedroom. Here we go. Alright. Give me the pillow. We'll just take a nap right here, see if our genetic chaos mutation kicks in and makes any adjustments to our mutation lineup. I think I miss most of the messages that come by. I don't see any changes there. Getting up is easy. Your muscles revitalized after your rest, so we must be in pretty good health. That usually would show up in that message there. But I think I miss the messages usually. They're happening while I'm doing other things and I don't notice, so I have to keep referring back here and just try to remember what I have. Let's go ahead and take a multivitamin. Alright, get some drinks. And do I have... I've got my hydration pack and my canteen full up on water. I do need to take some kind of food in with me. Carrying capacity... yeah, I've got that rucksack on. Let's drop the rucksack. Actually, we're going to drop the rucksack right inside the first level, just in case I need to grab it for something. So we'll keep that for the moment. Let's grab... What have I got near to hand for food I can take in with me? Hey there, Dragon Man B. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for following. I think I'll take... got a good supply of lard ready as well. Got a couple different piles of aspic. Maybe I'll do aspic. Pick a pretty good pile of aspic. I think that's all I'm going to worry about. Other than I will also grab some cracklins. Alright, so we got food and water taken care of. Tools that I want to take in with me. First couple of levels, I'll be able to jump back up and grab new tools if I need to. I want to have the pickaxe handy just in case. Actually, I keep forgetting. I don't need the pickaxe anymore. I can just tunnel right through the walls with our CBM. As long as I have food and hydration with me, that's not a problem to get my power back. So I don't need the pickaxe anymore. Or the sledgehammer. Simplifies things. Can't think of much else that we actually would need. I think we're just going to start jumping in and taking a look. Alright, make sure the vehicle's all closed up. It is. Okay, full and slaked. Let's head on in. What effects do we have? Our head is warm. By how much? Ooh, it is... Wow, what the hell? It's coming up on 10:30 p.m. in the summertime, I understand, but that's pretty warm. Let's jump downstairs real quick and see what it looks like down there. I might have to spend a little time jiggering my inventory here. Yep, still running pretty warm. I can't put up with that much warmth. I'm going to have to redo my clothing, so... I've been teasing going naked in some of these places given how our character is set up, so we're going to try that at some point. So let's step over near my clothing pile and take a look here. So we're running warm pretty much everywhere. Yeah, the liner and the helmet together is probably too much, so we're going to undo the liner, get rid of that. That'll fix the head for the most part. Torso. The rucksack's adding 10. That'll get me almost right to the limit right there. So just dropping the rucksack will pretty much fix the torso. I'm going to have to replace that marine helmet. I like the extra protection, but it's also putting encumbrance on my eyes and mouth. Quite a bit of it. So we're going to dump the helmet. Go back to our light survivor helmet. Where did I put it? Put it here. Oops. Stop it. Fingers. No. It's probably in that very back spot. Light survivor hood. Alright, let's take a look. So, that fixes the head, eyes, and mouth pretty well. And look at all the other temperature things changed as well, for no apparent reason. Once again, the temperature thing just keeps bouncing all over the damn place. Here I am making adjustments, and it's not real. So, I wish it would stop doing that. Alright, torso encumbrance will fix when I take the rucksack off, so I'm not worried about that. The encumbrance everywhere else is pretty good. So, for protection, mainly, we've got the MBR vest with the Kevlar plates, and that's pretty much it. We're relying on that. It's only 85% coverage, but it's been doing pretty well, and we'll get the Survivor suit on here pretty soon. Survivor hood. We got chitin arm guards and marine sleeves for our arms, which actually provides quite a bit of protection. enough that it'll ward off most low-level zombies, keeping us from getting incidental bites. We got both survivor gloves and marine gloves on our hands, do we? That's fine, actually. It's only 11 encumbrance, which is fairly low, and gets us, again, pretty good coverage, enough to shrug off most of the low-level stuff, which is all I care about, really. Alright, leg guards and leather pants. A little bit much on the encumbrance. I might... Nah, we'll keep it that way. And then just the boots for the feet. We'll go with it. Alright, let's head on in. Hey there, Mr. Fun Guy. Yep, this is still the same guy. He got freakishly big twice. Not just once, twice. And we managed to get out of it both times. And we've gotten out of it far enough now, we don't have a single size upgrade currently. So I'd have to size up 3 times in order to have that same problem. So we've got a bit of a wiggle room when we do our next mutation splurge. And hopefully that doesn't reappear. Of all the things I've got, the thing I would miss the most probably is the full night vision. I love having full night vision, especially when you're going into labs and stuff. It makes it so much easier. A lot less clicking around, because I don't have to be constantly flashing a flashlight off and on. So that's pretty nice. I'd miss some other things too, but I'm really enjoying the full night vision. So, like I said, long tail. If I could get rid of that stupid long tail, I'd be really happy to keep everything else. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, I think we're ready to head in, so we'll head down, and I'm going to drop the rucksack right here. Come back and get it, should we need it. Actually, let's just take it off. How much space have I got after that? Still got 10 liters of space while carrying it with me. I'm not actually going to pick up that much stuff. I don't need all the random stuff in here. It's really just a pretty small group of things I'm going to look at grabbing. So I am going to leave it here for now. I do want to go get one more thing though if I'm going to do a lab. They're probably back here. Nope. Alright, where did I put you guys? Right there. Oh, 20 will probably be plenty. Alright, so we haven't explored in any direction. We can go north, south, east, and west from where we're at and still have corridors or rooms to travel. I'm going to go north first. Yep. Don't need any goggles, thanks. Zombie Brute. Probably hanging out in containment, so I'm not worried about him. All these books are useless to me. Couldn't care less about them. Go check the lockers. Not usually anything up here I care about. Alright, so we can no longer go north. We're going to have a Shoggoth in the containment up here this time. Game seems to enjoy giving me Shoggoths in these containments. No and no. Alright, so at least we don't have a Shoggoth in the first room we go into. I can go west and I can go east. Let's go east. Alright, this is the kind of room I want to see. This grouping of, usually it's like a 3x3 grid of these kinds of rooms with the counters, and this is my best opportunity to find purifiers and mutagens. Failed. Nothing. Ammonia? Bleach. We'll grab it. Yep, more bleach. So, like I said, like a 3x3 grid. And every time I don't see what I want, nope, not what I want. Ah. And another dressing room. Alright, so I can't go west from any of these rooms. Nope, so we're blocked from going further, I mean east, not west. So we're blocked from going further east. We got stairs down and a scientist. Hello, scientist. You gonna toss some acid? Nope, man hacks. Alright. Man hacks don't bother me none. Come here, man hack. Yeah, that's what I thought. UPS conversion mod! Hey, thanks, Mr. Scientist. That's one of the things I was hoping to be able to build by raising my electronics skill up. So actually, that's pretty useful. Kind of happy to see that. Is it worth turning the razors on? Sure, let's turn the razors on. So we'll put our knuckles away, activate our surgical razors, butcher the corpse. What did we get? Power storage and solar panels. Alright. Turn the razors back off again, put the knuckles back on. I think I've already got solar panels. We got a big old pile of power storage now after the PRM Marine lab, Hell lab that we went into. Still, I am looking for batteries. Not going to take that. Still can't go east. So let's go this way. Oh, scientist. Uh-oh. A beam shoots towards me. He radiated me. You bastard. Zombie scientists hanging out in the bedrooms a lot lately. Yep. Back to the razors. Get the knuckles back. Butcher, what you got for me? Another power storage and an integrated dosimeter. Alright. I'm already too heavy. Well, if I... interesting. Okay, I've got my knuckles with me. We're holding on to that. I don't need to be carrying all this food around with me either. We'll drop 10 of that and 10 of that. Oops, didn't realize I had the helmet liner with me either. Alright. Get the knuckles back out, and we can actually wear the liner again, I think. Nope, that does just push us over. The temperature's all spiked again. I don't know what's going on with the stupid temperature. It's starting to bug me. It's high, it's low, it's high, it's low. Speed is still 104 though, so I think we're good. Oh, look at that, CBMs. What you got for me? Solar panels, don't care, and empty. Let's just keep going back the way we were going. Alright, if I remember right. Oh, now we're blocked off them that way as well, so we're pretty much at a dead end in this direction. I'm going to cover the north end of this place first, so... Can't go north from here. This leads back down to our stairs, so now we're going northwest. Yeah, that's what it means, Wicked. It's a pain in the butt. It's a pretty major negative, so gotta think carefully about taking it if you're going to try it. I like to take at least one major negative for each of my runs that I do. This is the first time I've done illiterate, and not having access to the recipes I think is a bigger deal than not getting skill points by reading books, so that's severely limited a lot of my ability, and things I would normally go after I just flat out can't do. So not using computers at all has roadblocked me a few interesting ways, like the toxic hazardous waste sarcophagus. I just flat out can't get in because the only way to enter that place, well, maybe there's fun alternate ways of getting in by like digging down in certain spots and all that, but a computer access is really the way to get in, and so I'm totally broken in my ability to get into that kind of a facility. Also bank vaults and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so we're not going in there. We can't go east. Can't go east, so let's keep following along this way. Alright, big useless computer room, for my purposes at least. Still can't go north. Alright, so we got another one of these 3x3 grid areas. Come on, purifiers. No, I don't want to see empty corridor or countertops, damn it. Alright, zombie biooperator. There we go, that's more like it. These armored and augmented soldiers' bionics crackle with energy. Worse, it appears to remember its training. Yes, it does. Okay, this guy we gotta take a little more serious. Don't think I'll need anything on this list. Possibly the repair nanobots once we get done beating him to death. The rest of it's not going to be useful. All my mutations are passive. Night vision's always active, so nothing there. Got the knuckles ready to go. Pretty much it's just step up and beat him down. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, I forgot something super important. We got to go back upstairs. I'm not rollerblading. I'm supposed to be rollerblading in the lab. How silly of me. There we go. For anybody that doesn't know or is new to the series, this guy is a total beast in melee combat. Between our skills and this fighting style and our gear and so on, we do pretty ridiculous amounts of damage without even fighting. So I did hit this guy for some damage, but the largest part of it came from a counterattack that I got when he tried to hit me. So we lurched and hit him for 92 damage with a critical hit from our counterattack. So yeah, we smashed him for 54 with our knuckles. That was our normal hit. And then he tried to hit us. We dodged his grab attempt, and then we counterattacked for the 92. So it's pretty hilarious, especially when multiple things attack me. He did shock me, though. We got zapped, so we took a tiny amount of damage to our arms because of that. So I'll have to remember that those guys shock. We're definitely going to put the razors on for this guy. He's got high-end CBMs possible, so we're going to use every advantage we can get to get some useful stuff out of this. Alright, here we go. Let's roll the dice. Zombie biooperator, give me some good stuff. I don't care about you. What do we get? We got a Mark II power storage. Unfortunately, the other one got burnt out. So my survival skill could use a little bit more improvement, but I definitely can't get a better tool than these surgical scalpels that I've got. So we just unfortunately had a bad roll on that attempt. But at least we got 250 more power storage. I think that puts us up to like almost 5,000 power once I do my next installation run. So we'll definitely grab that. Grab the card. I guess we'll grab that. Ooh, MBR vest with steel plating. That stuff's way too bulky for me, but he's also got a dragon skin vest. So we'll grab that. I'm debating taking this, emptying the steel plating out, and just keeping the vest. Actually got PRM marine boots, but we've already seen a lot of that, so puts us just over. Let's grab the stuff we can. I can actually get into these places just by burrowing through the wall with my probability travel. So
I can't use the computers. I'm just still concerned that I'm going to run into something that's got guns that are going to solo shot me right in the head. I'll get one shot and killed by a shot to the face. So I'm really hesitant about going into those places. I'll give it some more thought as we travel, but we got a lot of lab to explore still. I'm not in a hurry to go into those barracks and such. Alright, so let's see here. Anything I want to drop here? Let's actually have some cracklins and some aspic and a hit of water. All I really want to do that, turn off the razors, and then I want to unload. Is it unload? Nope, unload won't do it. Yeah, that's what I want. So this will get rid of the steel platings and give me just the MBR vest empty. That way I can swap it out for Kevlar or other lighter materials if I happen to lose the one I'm wearing for some reason. The encumbrance is just too much. Yep, go ahead and do that. Alright, and I still got some carrying capacity. So we got the dragon skin vest. Oops, I failed to recover the vest, so I destroyed the vest, unfortunately. And we destroyed a steel plating as well. Oh well. That's fine. The dragon skin's pretty nice. 85% coverage for 2-5 additional protection. That's outer layer, so bit high in the encumbrance, I guess, but it's an additional layer. You can go against the skin, normal, plus this outer layer to really load up your vest. So if I decide to go after a turret room for some reason, I can throw that on as an additional layer to absorb some bullets. Let's keep moving. Alright, stop giving me these stupid rooms. I want a room with countertops that have purifier. Nope. A whole bunch of no. Well, it gave me the countertop, but they didn't give me the purifier. Hydrogen peroxide, nah. And a bunch of useless bedrooms. Alright, and another hallway. Let's back off and keep going west. Alright, can't go north any further, so this is my next best option. Alright, room we can do a bunch of crowbarring. Thank you for the batteries. Don't care about the water. Ceramic armor plates, we'll grab that. Bunch of earplugs and a hard hat. Not usually anything in here I care about, but we'll check the desks just in case. Alright, looks like we hit the western wall. Oh no, it's a zombie! Alright, we've hit the west wall, so we can't go up any further. Let's go check the storage room that's up here. Nope, I'll take the thread, it's all I care about. Alright, that's it for this room. South we go. Wonder who killed that manhack. Don't care about an internal chronometer, and the other one's empty. Hello, zombie soldier. Guess that answers my question. What you got for me? Ithic Fateless? No thanks. I've already got a couple of them. And no body parts, unfortunately. Internal storage and cable charger. Pretty sure we've got those already. Let's at least work our way back this direction. Hello, Mr. Migo. Lots of glasses. Fillable lighter, don't care. Go look for Shoggoth again. Alright, no Shoggoth, thank God. Stairs down. This should connect back up into previous rooms we've been to. Yep. I keep going this way. I think we're about to hit back to the stairs. We should be fairly close to it. Stairs must be south and then maybe east. This is that useless computer room again. And there's our stairs. Alright, just want to unload some stuff again. Well, looks like I'm sick for some reason. Oh yeah, I gotta check my radiation. We got radiated by that one scientist. Let's just run our scrubber system a few times. Why is my metabolic interchange on? Been burning food for no apparent reason. Let's turn the nanobots on for just a little tiny bit. And back off again. Alright, interchange. Keep going. I think my metabolic interchange is being offset quite a bit by my digestive system upgrade, because if I've had it on the entire time I've been down here, I haven't been anywhere near hungry as I would normally be if I was running that thing and had forgotten it. So I believe that the metabolic interchange is being offset tremendously by the expanded digestive system. So, because this allows me to pull a lot more nutrition from food, and that's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise I should have been a whole lot hungrier if that had been running the entire time. Alright, so we're back down to 10 out of 26. Let's keep moving. Check back in with Chad here. Oh, my dodge went up? Or it got trained on the zombie bio-operator, I assume. So it didn't go up, but I got training on it. Sounds about right. I have to be doing bio-operators in order to get any training on dodge now. Alright, pretty sure the retching's from the heavy radiation dose we took from the scientist, so not too concerned about it. I'll just keep occasionally hitting the radiation scrubbers and it'll go away. Speed is still good. Anything over 100 I'm considering a victory for my speed setting. We're not going south from here. We're gonna keep going this way. That other useless room. Alright, we got something making noise over there. Come here, zombie. Another stairs down. Is this the one I was in? Yeah, this is one I already looked at. Alright, so I know where to get to the stairs. Let's drop right here. One there. Alright, let's keep going east and north. Hello, Mr. Skitterbot. No, north first. Stupid. Come on. Haven't found a single mutagen or purifier yet. No body parts. We've already been up here. Eternal furnace. Another internal furnace. Nah. I've got what I want. I'm pretty happy with my ethanol burner because I'm usually carrying alcohol around to get drunk with anyway. That'll give me a couple of 100 points of power just by taking a slug of alcohol, as well as my metabolic interchange. So I don't feel the need for any of the other power. That might change when I have a 5,000 capacity. Really can't wait till I get that 5,000 capacity or so, and then turn that cloaking system on and be able to walk more than 5 or 6 steps and still have power available. Really? Manhack just hanging out here all by itself? I don't remember ever finding anything useful in those refrigerators. Not providing very much of a... Come on, damn it! That's the kind of room I want to get my purifier from. They refuse. Whole lot of nope. I think I'm not convinced I've gone all the way to the west that I can go, so I want to keep working my way north and west. Ammonia! Ammonia!